started when I was a high school student to help my dad put up Christmas decorations, and one year we worked in ice, and it just led to bigger types of sculptures, and I used to do it on my front yard at home. And the pastor from the church I share with my wife here had seen it, and he asked me if I would do one up here at Resurrection Lutheran Church. This year we have an Advent wreath. Well, I start out with a wooden armature, which is just a frame of 1x2s, which I put together with drywall screws or wire, and it holds the chicken wire. And then I form the chicken wire around that armature into whatever shape I want. So if it's a figure, then it will have arms and a head and a profile for the face and the hands. And once that's all together, you bring it outside and you begin to put ice to it. Putting ice to it means that you stand there with a hose when it's cold, minus 20 degrees or better, and it builds up like an ice storm on a wire. My father used to be a telephone man, and one of the things he feared most was that ice building up on the wire. I use that concept to build the ice up. You really don't want the water dripping. If the water is dripping, then you've got too much going on. You don't want to be building a skating rink. You want to be spraying to it. So the finer the mist that you can work with, the smaller the droplets, the more likely it's going to freeze. We've been above normal in the plus 0 temperatures for the last 3 weeks. So 3 weeks of Advent have been lost. Yes, well, it's supposed to drop to minus 20 wind chill by 9 o'clock tonight, so I will be here all night long building ice, so it'll be ready Tuesday or Wednesday. When it's iced over, then you take the wood chisel out and you begin to chisel what you don't want away. I try to get started around Remembrance Day and start. It depends on how big a project. This was a smaller one that I've done this year because it's just the 5 candles using the greens as the wreath area. But I have done as many as 19 figures when I was in university, and that meant starting quite a while, because each figure takes 6 to 8 hours to put it together, and then depending on the weather, icing it. I'm really pleased with the way the composition came out, and even the tree in the background gets a bit of a backdrop for it, and using the juniper underneath as the wreath, I think it worked. It balances quite nice.